it's a bit old. The idea of it completely now is just a bit old, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like,
I mean,
I feel like I'm living
just have
in
a
like,
prime minister or president, whatever you have, all this monarchy stuff, and but it's just like it's a bit too extra now, and just let it
yeah,
be.
nah, get
The
rid of it,
time
man.
is done now. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's done now. Because what's the point? What is the actual point?
There is no point of having them. Like, they don't really listen. They don't pay my bills.
Mm-hmm.
They don't cook for me. They don't assist my life in any way.
Half the time I forget they're even there. To be honest, I just go,
Exactly, they
oh,
mean nothing to me.
oh,
Do you know what I
okay.
mean? Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna be whenever there's weddings. Listen, if they give me if they make it a bank holiday, I'll take that. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
But I'm not gonna be going out waving the Union Jack or that kind of palaver. Like, nah, man, that's not
standing in
me.
standing in central London in the soaring heat.
Yeah,
That's a
singing
joke,
God
man.
Save the
Taking that.
Queen and all that kind of stuff, man. Nah, man. God save me. Do you know what I mean? Dead the Queen, bro.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, we just see whatever they say after this. It's obviously going to be a big story for the next 2 or 3 weeks,
Rest,
even a month or
nah,
whatever.
rest of the year, man. Rest of the year, because this will open worms out now. Especially, they have to be very careful what they say, because this will anger a lot of people, and this will then bring more attention to Prince Andrew
Do you know what it is? I think
if they don't come out properly.
whatever news that's going to come out is going to be tailored to a soundbite they want us to hear. Anyway, ain't nobody gonna
Yeah,
ever actually know the real truth of it.
no,
That's a fact. Because if everyone knew what was happening in there, I mean, people would just probably lose their minds. But that's me. That's the simple fact of it. And
mm,
nothing ever gonna be as clear as black and white. It's also gonna be, oh, but yeah, they said that people can read the news or read the newspaper, sorry, and you watch the news. That story is always gonna be twisted in a way where
of course.
it makes sense
Do your own
from
research.
this side. Right?
Yeah,
Like
do your own
so,
research.
well, to me anyway, it's just worth it really. Just do whatever you have to do, man.
It
Just
is,
protect
but
yourself out, man.
you know what? I think this is. I'm not gonna say it's a plan because I'm not really into them whole conspiracy theories and that kind of stuff. But if you look at this, you know how I was saying a couple of weeks ago to you, like, this country's only going to get further and further divided.
Hmm.
This is part. This is the
Of
second
how it's
part
gonna start.
to
Yeah.
that saga. So first of all, you had Brexit, yeah, and that divided the country into. And not only did it just divide it into, it's continuing to divide the country
Hmm.
into, yeah. Now you got this, because if you look at it as well, yeah, on average, you'd probably say the Brexiteers are the ones that are the
Loyalists.
the loyalists and the monarchy and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, yeah. And your Remainers that just couldn't give it down.
Like I told you, I just, yeah.
See, only all you're doing is just splitting it even further. Do you know what I
Wait
mean?
till the elections for the mayor come up soon, and then you'll see what's going on.
Well, that's it. That's even. But again, like, I don't understand how people. I see people like saying that, oh, Sadiq Khan needs to leave and da 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 da. London has failed and he's that. And you find out where they're from. They're not even from London.
Hmm.
Go worry about Bristol, Hull,
Or
or
Gillingham,
wherever
wherever you
you
come
are.
from. No, no,
Yeah,
no, no
wherever you're
offense to
from,
people
man.
from there, though, obviously, but I'm just saying, like,
Nah,
mind your own business, stay in your own
mind your own
lane.
business.
Okay.
Like, exactly. You go and vote.
Stay
Go and
there, bro. We
focus
deal with that.
on your things. Yeah, leave us to us. Do you know what I mean?
Just
Like,
stay in your
and
lane,
people
you
don't
know.
actually deep how bad Boris Johnson actually was. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It was
oh, Boris
bad
Johnson was
though. The riots happened.
the best thing this guy done was Boris Bikes,
Boris
hands
Bike.
down.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. That's
Who
the only
doesn't
thing
even
he's
use
known
the
for.
Boris Bike?
Is that
Everyone
everyone
uses the
uses them.
Boris
I use
Bike.
them. Exactly.
But when
The
they
only
first came out, it was
thing.
proper gas for it though.
Yeah.
But that's about it though. You can't be like your legs is a mayor as a Boris Bike. That's not good enough.
Exactly. Don't get me
So,
wrong, here. Sadiq Khan has been very slow with what he's
mhm.
done, but you can see he's trying. And that's all you want from an elected official. Do you know what I mean? Yes, they run on an agenda that they're going to do this and going to do that. And more than likely, 70% of that is a lie. Well, it's not a lie, but won't become true. Won't become the truth. They won't do what they tried to set out to do. But as long as they're actually trying to, and you can actually see that they're trying to, you can't be mad at that, because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they misunderstand, or they don't actually understand how deep the actual issue is.
True,
But
true.
who's really voting for this guy, the other guy? What's his name?
I don't even know his name. So
Is
it's
it Sean Sutton? Black
something
guy.
along those lines. I
Who's
don't
actually
know.
voting for him? Really, truly.
Guarantee he's gonna get votes somewhere, but yeah,
No, I was looking at the polls the other day. Yeah, Sadiq Khan's still way ahead in the polls,
I think he's probably gonna
miles
win it
ahead.
again.
Yeah,
It's
he's
probably
definitely
like
gonna win it again.
come back. He's probably gonna win it again though, because
Listen,
what has he
Hoy
done
Tower
wrong?
Hamlets, they already
Eh,
casted
eh,
their vote, bro.
yeah. So I mean, there's no. I imagine everyone else was coming in now. Yeah, it's a vote in it. So personally, I
Yeah,
think
man.
he's probably gonna win it. But okay, we'll see what happens anyway. Really.
Nah, Sadiq Khan's got that in the bag, man. That's gonna that will anger that will, again. That will split the country even more. And the thing that I don't even understand how it split the country, or why it split the country, the people that would be the people that are anti Sadiq Khan don't even live in London.
That's the thing. So what? Again, it's always those people kind of sort of they see someone of color in a powerful position, right?
Can't take it, especially
That it doesn't matter where
especially a
you are.
Muslim, especially a
You could
Muslim.
be you be sitting in a little village somewhere,
Boy,
right? You see on the news, that's gonna get your blood boiling because now you're still starting to think in your head. After this Muslim guy is going to be probably like a
mm-hmm.
black guy, then all of a sudden it's all like prime minister's going for a black guy as well. Like that's
No,
what
no, no. But the
I'd
black
imagine.
guys are conservative, so it's all right.
True.
The Tory. So it kind of takes a little bit of the fire off of it. They still don't want him.
Yeah,
They still don't want him. Don't get me wrong, they don't want him. They hope he gets elected, and then he quits in a couple of months, and then someone else gets elected. That's white or something. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
But no, man, Steve Khan's got this. I can't see anything but him winning. If he doesn't win, I'll be very surprised.
And you see where we're gonna go then, isn't it? I mean, it's
That's not even Boris Johnson. I don't think he's going to last the next 4 years. He'll be gone by the end of the year, I think.
with Boris.
Yeah.
I think he might stay,
Nah, I think he's
only
gone.
because I think his saving grace now has been this vaccine thing, right? That's how he's finished his race, really. So,
I hear what you're
I mean,
saying, but I think it depends on summer now. And if we actually do open up in summer, if we
but you've got
don't,
to understand,
it's gone.
though, we're speaking as Londoners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're here right in the thick of it.
Yeah.
There's a whole another 99.7 of the country still probably thinking, you know what, is that actually well? I mean, like again, of the major
I wouldn't
cities
say
now,
so. I wouldn't say so. Do you know? I
it
wouldn't say
depends who's
so.
running as well. It depends who's running as well because
But they're gonna make thingy prime minister hands down. What's his name? Either Michael Gove will go for it, yeah,
yeah,
or um Rishi Sunak. I tell you the
yeah.
reason
I
why.
mean,
I tell you the
yeah.
reason why. Yeah, one, he's a conservative, but two, yeah, he's an Indian. Yeah, so
Hmm.
he's a what they quote Bane. Yeah, person of color. I hate those two words. But yeah,
Hmm.
so they're probably gonna think, you know what? If we actually push him through, then we can maybe get a lot more of the ethnic minorities to vote for us in the next election.
I get I get where you're thinking is coming from. I
Do you know
get
what I'm
that.
saying? He's gonna be a puppet. He's a puppet, man. He literally will come in as a puppet, and it'll be the same thing, same
Over and over again.
stories
Yeah, just
over and over
person of
again.
color in there,
Do you
essentially,
know what I mean?
which is sad, really, isn't it? I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's clearly quite a lot of things happening now here.
Mm.
We just have to see how we sort of get through it. But yeah,